A very warm welcome to all of our listeners. I am Dr. Rahul Agrawal. I'm a senior consultant physician and diabetologist and a geriatric care specialist in Medicover Hospitals, Madhapur, High-Tech City. So the burning topic nowadays everybody is talking about is vaccination about COVID-19. See, we know that the most of the part of the pandemic is over and everybody is dreading a second wave, or everybody is also wanting to be not getting infected or getting affected by the virus. Specifically, I as a physician and a lot of my colleagues and healthcare workers, the frontline people who are non-healthcare also, these people are at a risk of getting the infection. And if they are getting the infection, unfortunately they get in a very higher levels than the normal general public, because we keep on continuously getting exposed to infections. So again, the question comes, how can we prevent it? Yes, of course, there are always the three things that people tell us: the use of masks, the hygiene of hand, and the distance that we should be maintaining between two people. That is very important. Other than that, one thing that has come as a boon is vaccination. So if I go into very deep details, vaccination, there are several types that have been developed for COVID-19. Some are mRNA based, some are protein based, some are based according to a virus vector, and some are live attenuated viruses. So we don't want to be very specific about what is what. What we have to understand is a vaccine is not designed to make you feel worse. It is designed to make you feel better, in the sense that if I am given a vaccine, my body will start developing some form of an antibody, or it will remember that particular infection, and then it is prepared for, if at all I get infected, I will be able to handle that infection better. Then again, people question what happened to those people who have died because of the vaccine or adverse reaction to the vaccines, or what if I am having anything wrong with me. See, there are certain people who are actually to get vaccines, and then there are certain people who should not get vaccines. These people, those who should not get vaccines, are those that are pregnant females, lactating females, again those who have had a known allergy to any of the component of the vaccines. There are several components like EDTA, like the magnesium chlorides. These are there in the vaccines that people might be having phenols, having an allergic reaction to, or those who have generally a tendency of having allergic reaction to medications. These are probably the patients that should be left alone. Also, those patients that are having active COVID infections, or that are having active fevers, or the suspicion of COVID infection, they should probably not take the vaccine and see for themselves if there is any problems, and then tackle accordingly. But those that are healthy, robust individuals, the chances of having vaccine related adverse event is actually very, very low. So why we should then take a vaccine if we are healthy and robust? Because we are continuously in the forefront of treating COVID patients, and this pandemic is there to stay. It is not a 2020 or 2021 problem. It is there to stay. Like any other viruses that has been affected to man, this virus is also going to stay for a long, long time. And God forbid, if somebody gets it in a bad way, you have seen that it can also lead to loss of life. So vaccines are there to protect you. I would urge a lot of our healthcare professional and frontline workers to take it unless it is contraindicated to you. Please take it. There are two doses that are normally prescribed. That is, the first dose you take it on a, suppose today, that is a 0 day. The second dose would be about 4 to 6 weeks apart, and then you will be mostly protected with the vaccine about 2 weeks later to the second dose. So you should never feel that you have got a vaccine, that means you are completely a superman, you will not have the infection at all. No, nothing. You are still liable to have an infection, but it might not be in that same badness that it would have happened otherwise you would have not taken a vaccine. Second, vaccine also has got its efficacy and what you call is protective power. The efficiency of the vaccine might vary between 60% to as much as 95% in different individuals. There have been a lot of claims, randomized controlled trials are still underway to know the efficacy of what vaccine is which. But the ultimate truth is that even whatever vaccine we have been taking earlier, be it a BCG vaccine, be it mumps, measles and rubella vaccine, whatever hepatitis B vaccine, no one offers 100% protection. It all depends on not only the vaccine itself, it only depends on the body's immunity, its own resistance power. So once you have got a vaccine, you have to continuously still have to maintain that social distances. You have to also have that masks, and you should also take that individual precautions that is very important for not getting the COVID vaccine. So I urge my fellow frontline workers to please not say no to the vaccine. If it is given to you, you have to readily accept it, not only because it is going to protect you as an individual, it will also help the other people for not getting infected from you. Also, it creates something called as a herd immunity, that if suppose about 60 to 80% of the Indian population is having that immunity, probably nobody will have the infection at all. Although it is difficult to achieve, the government of India is trying its level possible best. You have to support that drive of the government from your end. Another one more thing I would very strongly recommend for the vaccine is that there are known adverse reactions, smaller adverse reactions that should not be panicked, that are there with other vaccines that are live and attenuated, like hepatitis B vaccine. Once we take the vaccine, we will have an injection site pain or fever or sometimes malaise, viral infections. These are very common things. Don't get worried about it. Don't think that you have got coronavirus because of the vaccine. Please, to get more information about the vaccine and about all the health information, please continue to watch this series of videos that we are releasing time to time from Medicover Hospitals, Madhapur. Thank you.